Hello and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. Today we're going to talk about utilities and the utilities sector. And looking at stocks on my watch list and also looking to add a new one. But before we get started, I want to remind everybody that we are an education channel. We should like to share ideas. No one is an expert in anything and nobody's advising anybody of anything. We just think that if you're sharing some ideas, get some peer review, your trading will get better. I know since I've started doing these videos, things have gotten better for me. Let's get started. Well, it's Sunday morning and I'm thinking about Monday already. Lots of you are probably thinking about trading on Monday. I'm drinking a cup of coffee and relaxing and trying not to think of myself as a fantastic trader or even a terrible trader. I'm just thinking of myself as a routine or average guy trying to make a buck. And I'm good at some things and not so good at others. I'm good at programming, and reading some of the financial sheets are difficult because I don't have a financial background. I have a computer background. So I'm looking at FinBiz and looking at what happened on Friday, and look at all that green. Man, the economy is just booming and everything is going great. This week in the news, we're going to have Powell give his statement on Friday. They're having a conference, a yearly conference, and everybody's waiting for the news for that. And we have some good earnings as well coming out. So there's news this week, but I think it's going to be pretty routine till Friday. Anyway, everything is at its all-time highs. And so what I'm thinking of, I don't think the economy is as good as everybody says. And so I want to position myself on how I think the economy is going to pan out for the next 3 or 4 months. And these are the four sectors that I think is going to be good for the next 4 to 5 months. And I do think financials as well. But I'm not all hepped up as I was a month ago about financials. I think financials do well in inflation and recession. Our economy is not good. We got COVID coming. We have this debacle in Afghanistan. All those things are going to weigh heavily on our economy. Our prestige has suffered a bit, and I have a feeling that's going to translate to the stock market. So these are the areas. I do think healthcare is going to continue on, regardless what the situation is. I do think there's going to be strides in 5G and technology, and those are going to continue. So these are the sectors that I think are very, very good. So I'm taking a look at the utilities this morning. I'm going to look at utilities. I have a Discord chat. It's free, and I put out some of my trades. This is my expanded trade list, and I look to see that, look, it's all longs, and gosh, if it's a short day on Monday, which it very could be, or nothing, I got to be real careful about all these longs because some of these are at their all-time highs. I clicked at AMD. AMD looks good. It's been beat down and it looks good. And I'm looking for utilities though at the moment, and that's BEP, Brookfield Renewables, BEP. And I got a long single on that. Let's take a look what the chart looks like. Check out my Discord. It's free. BEP, Brookfield Renewables, it's a Canadian company. It has interest in Brazil and other areas of the country, but it's a really good company. And we had a long green candle on Friday. Look at it, popped up. Obviously, BEP is on my watch list. That long green candle. Checking out tip ranks. It's another free tool I use often. BEP is trading at $39, going to $43. That's $4 difference. Okay, it's not that great or good. It's a moderate buy, a ranking of 5. This is a good sign. Checking out Simply Wall Street for BEP, Brookfield. It's an undervalued by 70%. That's significant, according to Simply Wall Street. But look, this snowflake. It's a reddish snowflake. I don't like the looks of that. Loss per share, second quarter. So I'm not hepped up about the snowflake. Talking about snowflakes. Okay, let's see if we can find a better snowflake. So I did a screen, and you can do this same thing in FinViz or TradingView. You just gotta do your settings and stuff. But basically, I look for utilities, renewable energy, that kind of thing. And then I wanted the share price to be between a certain value. I think it was $7 to 200. I wanted it to be undervalued. You can do this as well with a couple settings. PE, PEG, that kind of thing. And this is based on its free cash flow. And I wanted to have some earnings growth, but not a lot. But I wanted it to be growing stock because we're swing traders. We want the stock to move a bit. And I came up with these 13 companies. And looking at the snowflakes now, there's already Snowflake, and this is sorted by market cap, the largest market caps. And this is standing out right here. That's a nice big snowflake, and so is Northwestern. I've heard of Portland, Edison, of course, Excel, I've heard. But this is the one. MDU Resources Group engages in regulated energy delivery and construction materials and service business in the United States. I'm thinking infrastructure, construction, materials, energy. I like that. So I still don't know anything about MDU, but before I do, I'm going to do a check in my algorithm to see if MDU trades well. This is what the chart looks like in OmniBroker, and that's where I'm going to check. But let me show you one quickie. And this is what it looks like in TradingView. And this is oversold. The stochastic is oversold, and the RSI is oversold. The only thing is, I usually like the MACD to be below the 0 to take a long. But these two indicators are indicating that the stock should go up. Anyway, it looks like it swings a bit. Going to my program, and I'm going to do a back test from January 1st, 2020. Not too much, but it'll catch our dip that we had from COVA, and we'll see how it does. Back testing, and we have a lot of profits. Profit targets at set at about 8%. We want to see that because I trade a lot of options, and I'd like to see a PEG at 8% profit. Don't read too much into the net profit and the risk, the net profit percentage, because I have this set so I can get lots of signals for $1 million. Nobody has $1 million. I usually, when I do a back test to see how it works with my system, I use 10,000. And then I can get these other things right. All I'm interested in is the win rate and the number of these percent profits. And the win rate is 73%, and the loss rate is 26%. And this is very interesting about the number of pegs and the bars that are in. 4 losses, 11 wins. I can do something with that. Time to find out a little more about MDU Resources. What is it? I'm going back to Simply Wall Street. And just remember, my scan was for undervalued stocks that are growing. Undervalued stocks that are growing. These are all companies that met that criteria. And the only other criteria was over $7. So let's find out a little bit about MDU. And I like this because Simply Wall Street puts everything in graphical format, and that's good for simple minds. And checking out this snowflake, it does pay a dividend. Past performance, it only has 1x there. That's great. Strong financial health, and the future growth, we need to check into that. This company is trading at 44% below its fair value or future value. Earnings are forecast to grow 7%, and earnings grew at 17% over the past year. Dividend is under 3%. If you're a dividend investor, that's not enough. Significant insider trading over the past 3 months. Generates, transmits, and distributes energy for residential, commercial, and industrial use in Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming. It does some pipeline and transportation of natural gas in the Rocky Mountain area, Great Plains. This company was founded in 1924 and is headquartered in Bismarck, North Dakota. I need to go there someday. These are its competitors, trading at 32, and Simply Wall Street has it at 58.04, 44% undervalued. Future growth, there's a future growth line, but it's not straight up. Here's the company, and here's the market, and here's the industry. It beats the industry. That's what we care about. This is good. Earnings per share growth forecast in the past has had done better than the industry. That's good too. As far as earnings, in the light blue is industry, and the dark blue is the company. And it seems to apply money and utilize assets to generate profit, and that's good. It's consistent with the industry on return on capital employed. So it's applying the money it has, it's reinvesting it and applying it to good use. A short term and long term looks fine, and 3%, under 3% dividend. Okay, so clicking at other undervalued companies in the utilities industry. Let's see what it comes up with and take a look at their snowflakes. And they have a lot of Chinese companies, and these are companies that are all over the world. And when you Kunlun, these companies I've never heard of, so this is not helpful. Well, I like it, and it trades well with my indicator. So that's two good things. Let's go back to the chart. The job of a swing trader is to catch these major swings and make some serious bucks. There's a downturn, and how far this is going, I have no idea. There's an MACD here. By the way, this is earnings. The stochastic RSI, that's come around right about there. And the RSI 4, which is quick, has come around. And if they all occur, in my case, my requirement is that the MACD is supposed to be above the zero line when you want to take a short and below the zero line when you take a long. And all those conditions are met right here. So that would have been a short. It's a valid single, and it is short. How far it's going, I have no idea. A 50% retracement, what's it right about there? Now we have a situation where the RSI is in the oversold condition. It has not come around. The stochastic RSI is in its oversold condition. It has not come down around. And this is not below the zero line. So that's not a factor. And what I like to do, I think I'm going to wait until the RSI comes around. So this might come around, but I do want to go long on MDU. So what do? As a swing trader, this is the nice thing about swing trader, and I can do it today, take some action today on a Sunday. I can click on my RSI indicator and add an alert. And I want the RSI 4 to cross above the 30. So let's see, crossing up above, it's currently at 25, 30. And I want to do it only once and notify on my cell phone. And I create the alert. And now, this is in TradingView, and now TradingView is working for me day and night. And I can relax. And when the RSI comes back around, I can take a look at buying MDU, a utilities company out in our great Northwest that seems to work well with my indicators. That was not on my watch list. And I will keep an eye out on BEP, Brookfield Renewable. There's 2 trade ideas for you. Do your own due diligence. I hope you're planning for your Monday. Now, happy trading and catch you on the flip. Please like and subscribe. My channel is getting better. We need your help. Thank you.